для консульського корпусу Торонто Генеральне консульство України в Канаді в театральному приміщенні «Лайтхаус» представило інноваційну імерсивну виставку «Україна – земля хоробрих» про жорстокі наслідки війни.
Ukraine, Land of the Brave, which is the exhibit which you're about to see, has been created by our team that is based in Ukraine. It's my co-producer Natalia Delieva, our creative director Taisia Poda, and our composer Timur Polyansky. This exhibit is a reflection of what millions of Ukrainians are experiencing every day. This is not a beautiful exhibit. It's a very honest one. And that this is the truth that we want to share with the world. For us, it's very important to be not only commemorating those who have been giving up their lives for democratic values, Ukrainian culture, and independence of Ukraine. It is also important for us to celebrate Ukrainian culture that we're all defending today, which is why I'm happy to announce that later this year, we'll be presenting the Immersive World of Maria Primachenko, the exhibit that we've been working very hard on and developing.
There are 2 dates in February which have dramatically changed the lives of millions of Ukrainians in Ukraine and across the world. The first one, 9 years ago, dates back to February the 20th, 2014, when Russia invaded and occupied Crimea, followed by the fake referendum, as well as later also invading the Donetsk and Lugansk region. The second one, more recent, on February 24th, 2022, as Russia unleashed a full-scale war of aggression against our country. A free, independent, and democratic Ukraine was perceived in the Kremlin as an existential threat to the authoritarian, chauvinistic, and militaristic Russia, which was cultivating neo-imperialistic ambitions since the breakup of the Soviet Union and the renewal of Ukraine's independence. By starting a war in Ukraine, Putin's Russia wanted to redraw the European system of security, which was formed after the Second World War, based on principles of international law, UN Charter, the final Helsinki Act of 1975, the Budapest Memorandum of 1994, and other multilateral and bilateral treaties and agreements.
Я международный экономист. Я до сих пор был депутатом парламента Латвии.
Я івент-менеджер.
Я фермер. Я працював фінансовим аналітиком. І я впевнений, що ми вижимо на боці Богу, а втечка є досі на нашій землі.
Все буде добре. Тримайтеся, Україна переможе. Слава Україні!
I had the unfortunate incident just listening to a radio station this afternoon as people were calling in. And it was disheartening to hear how many people seem to be led away by a lot of false narratives that Russia is putting out there. Somehow NATO provoked Russia. Somehow Ukraine is led by some international organization. All of these misinformation, disinformation is out there, so it's vital that all of us speak the truth.
Referring to Putin's favorite mantra that the dissolution, the breakup of the Soviet Union was a geopolitical catastrophe, we can say now that everything he has masterminded became a gross geopolitical miscalculation. But the Kremlin's biggest miscalculation was to underestimate the resolve and determination of the Ukrainian people, who choose to stand and fight rather than become a gray zone in Russia's reincarnated empire. It is the unbreakable spirit of the men and women on the front lines and in the rear, who under the missiles and drone attacks, without power, water and heating, stand firm and resolve, crushing day by day Russia's military machine. This exhibition is about ordinary people about their fates and destinies, about those who, against their will, took up firearms and have become warriors. And neither the atrocities of Bucha or Irpin, nor the horrors of Mariupol or Kherson, Bakhmut or Solidar have broken their spirit, have shaken their resolve, have weakened their resilience. They are the ordinary heroes defining today the future of a free and sovereign Ukraine, as well as the future of Europe, free from the authoritarian regimes such as those in Minsk and Moscow.
Для наших глядачів в Західній Канаді повідомляємо, що цю інноваційну виставку разом з творчістю Тараса Шевченка та Марії Примаченко можна оглядати в галереї осередку у Вінніпезі до 30 квітня.